Everyone, this is Ron Van Sessen, and welcome to Fun Facts. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about Peppermint Essential Oil. Oops, there it is right there. Hope you can see that. Peppermint Essential Oil. I'm going to review it a little bit and give you a little background on it and talk about some of the uses where it comes from. So, there are a couple different ways to categorize oils, and one of the ways I categorize them in my own mind is there are some oils that I need to use every single day, and there are some oils that I need to use a little more reactively, just when I need them, kind of deal. Well, peppermint is definitely the former. It's something that I need to use every day. We all should be using it every day. And I think we often overlook peppermint because it's so common. It's one of our foundational oils that we start with, and peppermint is a very common flavor. We're all used to that, and I think because of that, we don't realize sometimes just how special it is. I think it's easy to take it for granted. But let's talk about it because this truly is a unique oil and one that has some very unique benefits. So let's get started. First of all, let me tell you a little bit about peppermint. Peppermint is actually a hybrid of water mint and spearmint. And what makes it so unique is its high menthol content. It's much higher than the other mint oils, and that makes it a much stronger oil. So that right there, that's a unique factor right there that we need to understand going in. If we want some power in a mint oil, we want to go for our peppermint. If we want something more subtle, we're going to reach for something else, spearmint or something like that. But peppermint is a powerhouse, so think of peppermint as powerful. Now, in addition to that, peppermint has a lot of great benefits for us. First of all, physically, it's very good for digestive support. Peppermint has been used literally for centuries to support digestion. Anytime we have any digestive distress, peppermint is a go-to, and it's huge for dealing with digestive distress, no matter where that distress is in the digestive tract. The digestion begins with our mouths and it goes all the way through. And anywhere along those lines, we can experience some discomfort and some, just things aren't working quite right. Peppermint comes to the rescue on all those levels. So that's one of the things that I really appreciate about peppermint. It's a digestive support. Second area where it's very supportive is, of course, respiratory support. Peppermint just opens us up. It really just opens up our lungs if we feel any kind of blockage or anything or congestion. It's very supportive in helping to relieve that level of congestion. So respiratory support, digestive support, two very critical areas where we do need support quite regularly. Another thing that I love about peppermint oil is the fact that it is cooling. It is very cooling to the touch. So right now, being in February here, and we've been in a week of blizzard, that doesn't sound so important. But I tell you, when July and August come along, and Kim and I are out camping, or taking our RV out, or I'm working out on the meditation course in the heat, something like that, peppermint is a big game changer. Great thing to have on hand. What I like to do is take a towel, get it wet, and just put water on it, and have some peppermint in there as well. Put a few drops of peppermint in the water, and then submerge a towel in it, or just put a couple drops on the towel after I've gotten the towel wet, and then wrapping it around my neck. Nothing feels better than that. It's more soothing and more cooling. And for those of you ladies out there who are at the point where you get those hot flashes, hot flashes come on, peppermint is a game changer for that. I know a lot of people that have had a lot of great luck in using peppermint to support themselves there as well. So great uses for peppermint. It's again very unique, very powerful mint oil, and that's one of the things that I love about it. So where does peppermint come from? Well, doTERRA primarily gets it from the Pacific Northwest. It's grown there in the United States, Pacific Northwest. But the demand has gotten so big now that doTERRA has been outsourcing or reaching out to other areas, other parts of the world that are great. They have the right environment, the right ecosystem, everything to grow peppermint, and make sure we get that CPTG certification on it. And they've been able to source it out into other areas of the world and help more people. Now, one of the things that's always very important to me is, of course, co-impact sourcing. That's one of the big deals that separates doTERRA from the rest of the pack. And when we think about peppermint, we don't necessarily think about the co-impact sourcing because it's grown primarily in the US and it's not in a developing country. But I want you to understand something here. The peppermint farmers in the United States, they went through a period of time where their children could not work in the peppermint farms anymore because it just wasn't profitable enough. And so doTERRA has helped to fix that problem. So here, even in the United States, co-impact sourcing is at work, and people are getting back into their family businesses because of all of us in using and sharing the oils like peppermint. That is doing a lot to help people bring back their farms and bring their families back together once again. So a lot of great things happening there. Another little fun fact about peppermint is it's also very powerful at repelling insects and spiders. And we use it here at Inspiration Wood for that purpose as well. We put some on a cotton ball, or we'll put it around, for example, if we see a couple of ants are getting into one of our buildings, what we'll do is we'll put some peppermint around their tracks, where they come into the building, and make sure we keep up with that for a while. You have to reapply it. You have to keep doing it, but the bugs do not like the peppermint. The spiders do not like it. So if you don't like spiders or bugs in your home, get out your peppermint bottle and make sure you're treating your home with that as well. Peppermint is great to use. We've talked about internally using it for digestive, but for some people it's a little bit strong, like we talked about. So you can even use it topically. You can put it on your skin. It is very cooling. You may want to dilute it a little bit if you're still a little bit sensitive, or put it on the bottoms of your feet, and then you'll still get the benefits of the peppermint. Even digestive benefit and respiratory benefit, you will get that by putting the oil on the bottoms of your feet, because that's a great place to absorb the oils. So we can use it. We can use it internally. We can use it topically, and of course aromatically. To diffuse peppermint is going to really perk you up. Combine it with wild orange, or combine it even with On Guard essential oil. Bring those together, and you're going to get a great uplifting vibe in your home, and it's going to feel really good. Emotional benefits. Again, we talk about how peppermint is very supportive of our respiratory system in helping us open that up. Well, it's going to do the same thing for our emotions. It's going to open us up to new possibilities, be open to new concepts and to new growth. And that's one of the things that I love about peppermint as well. So peppermint is one of my favorite oils. For all those reasons, we should be using it daily. And price, $22 wholesale. That's a lot of benefits for $22 for a bottle that's going to last you a month. It should last you a month. If your bottles are lasting you longer than that, the peppermint, you need to be using more peppermint. So I would urge you to do so. Make sure you're getting your peppermint, put it in your LRP. That should be in there. Now, on your tracker, hopefully you've gone to our Inspiration Wood Wellness website and you've gotten your free tracker. And one of the things you can do is you can add peppermint to your water. Add it to your drink, and then make a note of that. What are you taking in your water? Add a citrus in there. Add a little peppermint in there as well. Or talk about, use peppermint as you're opening yourself up to gratitude, as you're doing your meditation and you're thinking about the things that you're grateful for that morning, and how you're going to start your day. Peppermint is a great way to make sure you're getting off on the right foot. Excuse me. So that I think I covered it pretty well. I'm going to put some links in. If you don't know where to get your tracker, I'm going to put it in here in the comments, and you're going to see it, and you'll be able to download your tracker, and that's a free gift from us to you. So thank you very much. Get your peppermint, use your peppermint, and I look forward to seeing you on our next episode of Fun Facts. And until then, as always, we wish you wellness.